and welcome to Bottoms Down Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol. So glad you've joined us today. Coming to you from our YouTube channel, and if you haven't already clicked on that subscribe button, if you would do that, I would appreciate it. And feel free to give me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. We're going to continue with that digestive health series that we've been working on. We will start seated, we'll come to standing, and then we're going to come back to seated. Just remember, if at any time you want to stay seated, it's fine. Just keep working with us, but you can do so from a seated position. And today, all you need is your chair. All right, let's get started. So we're going to come forward in that chair. We're not leaning back. Let's go ahead and take a couple of moments to ground our feet to the earth, thinking about having those 4 pressure points behind the big toe, behind the little toe, 2 points of the heel. Think about all 4 of those points equally weighted on the floor and really grounded. Next, we're going to think about our sits bones, those pointy bones that we sit on. Make sure that they're on the chair and equally weighted. Pull the belly button to the spine. Lift the heart. Lengthen the spine. Shoulders down out of the ears. Hands resting lightly on the thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes and breathe. Focus your attention on your heart center. Let go of anything happening outside of this room. Begin to notice your breath, feeling your inhalation and exhalation. Just your natural breath. Now begin to elongate that breath, inhaling a little more deeply, exhaling a little more completely. We're going to move into our diaphragmatic breath, that yoga breath. We're going to extend our belly as we inhale. We're filling the lungs from the bottom up. And as we exhale, we're going to actively pull the belly button to the spine and push the air up and out of the lungs. Do that a couple more times. And just breathe normally. Do that one more time. Inhale, filling the lungs from the bottom up. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. Push the air up and out of the lungs. And release. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intention for today's practice. One more breath. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin towards your chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. And chin to chest. Oh, yeah. And go ahead and look up towards the front of the room. Let's look over that left shoulder. Let's look center. Look over that right shoulder. And look center. Do that again. Look center and look over that shoulder. And look center and roll. Up, back and down. Up, up, back and down, and reverse it. Beautiful. Take those hands to the ceiling. Shoulders are down, belly is tight. Try to touch the ceiling. Bring one hand down, grab the chair, extend and lean into it. Twist and look up at the ceiling. Take that twist out, come all the way up, and let's do the other side. Lengthen it up like you're going to touch the ceiling. Bend that supporting elbow as you lean into it. Look up at the ceiling. Take the twist out and come up. Beautiful. Let's roll one shoulder at a time. Yeah. All right. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. Elbows are wide. Cat and cow. Pull the belly button to the spine. Tuck the chin. Let the head fall. Into cat. Lift your heart up. Grab the back of the chair. Into cow. Do that again. Round it down into cat. Lift it up into cow. Nice. Inhale here. Let's add the breath. Exhale into cat. Inhale, lift it up into cow. Exhale, round it down into cat. And release. Final roll of those shoulders. And reverse it. Nice. All right, let's get going. Here we go. We're going to take that right knee and open it nice and wide. We're going to bring that left hand, we're going to bring it all the way across our body. Grab the chair, lift the crown of the head to the ceiling, turn, and look over at the back of the chair and breathe. Let's release it and do that again. Bring that hand all the way across, lift and twist. Release it. Drop this knee towards the floor. Push that foot back if that works for you. Heart is lifted. Take this hand. We're going to bring it to the outside of the knee that's in front of us. Take the opposite hand on the back of the chair. Lift the crown of the head. Turn and look over the back of your chair. Release it. Take this hand, bring it back to the back side of this leg. This hand's going to come across to your waist and look over the opposite shoulder. Revolved crescent lunge. And face forward. Give that leg just a little break. Are we ready? Engage that leg again. Lift the heart up. This hand comes back. Your palm is facing back. The opposite hand is to the ceiling. Back of the hand is to the back, and you're opening. Locust pose. And release. Face forward. Whew. Everybody okay? Let's do the other side. We're going to open this leg nice and wide. Laugh Lord of the Fishes first. Bring that arm across. Grab your chair. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Look over the back of your chair and breathe. Let's release it and do that again. Come all the way across. Lift and twist. And release it. This knee goes down towards the floor. Push that foot back behind you. Lift your heart. Are we ready to revolve our crescent lunge? This hand is going to go on the outside of the front knee. Opposite hand is going to come back by the chair. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Turn. Look over the back of your chair. Release it. Now this hand is going to come back by this leg. Your opposite hand is going to come onto your waist, and you're going to turn and you're going to look over the opposite shoulder. Release it. If you want to take that just a little break for that leg. All right, here we go. Locust pose. This hand is going to come back. Opposite hand is to the ceiling. And we're opening up. Oh yeah, breathe. One more breath and release and face forward. Everybody okay? Yeah? All right. So we're going to move into our triangle pose. We're going to start, just heel toe this foot out a couple of times, okay? And you've got your knee in alignment with those toes. This foot is grounded to the floor. Your sits bones are grounded to the chair. This doesn't move, okay? Arms out. Let just the rib cage move. And then let this hand fall to the floor, and this hand is up to the ceiling. And come back up. Bring those ribs in and release. Okay, so that either of those two is a great version. You can just stay here, or you can go down. Or if you want to be with me, we're going to take that next version, and we're going to take this foot and heel toe it out a little bit further. This leg is straight, toes are at an angle. My knee is in alignment with those toes. This foot stays grounded. My toes are facing forward, okay? My sits bones are on the chair. Super important. None of this moves, right? Just the rib cage moves, right? The hips do not. Are we ready? Down we go. Wah. Triangle pose. Seated triangle. This arm can be here if you like that to help you open the heart, or this hand can be here, and see if you can get a little deeper into your triangle. One more breath, and come up. Bring those ribs center, arms come down, bring that foot in. Other side. First version, we're going to heel toe that foot a couple of steps. Knee in alignment with the toes, toes at a diagonal. This foot stays grounded, sits bones stay grounded, arms out. Just the rib cage comes over, and down we go. Right? Are you feeling it? You should feel a good stretch here, but we're also kind of crunching this side. So we're giving it a little massage. Let's come up. Bring those hands down. Take this heel. This leg, we're just going to heel toe that foot out a little bit further. Get that leg straight. This leg stays the same. Toes are pointing forward. Grounded down. Sits bones are down. Bring those arms up. Are we ready? Just the rib cage moves. And now we come down into our triangle pose. And we breathe. One more breath. Up we go. And release. Bring that foot in. Okay. Whew. Can we do a quick child's pose before we move on? Just a little counter stretching. So I'm going to put the forearms here, and I'm just going to let my heart fall forward. Oh yeah. Let your head fall. Just hang out for a moment. One more breath and roll it up. Okay, get some water. Come to standing on the right side of your chair. Okay. So we're going to take this right leg, and the leg next to the back of the chair is the leg we're working on. The foot's under the chair, but the front leg stays straight. Stays straight. It does not bend. Take a step back with this other leg. We're going into triangle pose. I didn't even tell you what we're going to do. We're doing triangle pose, okay? All right. So now from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to pivot so that we're facing the front. I always end up having to move this leg just a little bit, and that's okay. All right? Bring your hands out. Now, here's the key. Keep your hips stable, all right? So take this hand. It's like you're moving towards the chair, towards the chair, towards the chair. Now, just take that hand and put it down in the chair and open. I know, right? Feel that inner thigh stretching? Okay, we're going to revolve our triangle. So the hand in the air, we're going to bring it down We're going to place it in the chair. And then the other hand is going to revolve around the other way. But again, don't worry about how high that other arm goes. It doesn't go that high. Don't overextend that shoulder. That's not what this is about. All right, take that hand, put it back in the chair, open back up. All right, now we're going to do a half moon. You're like, what in the world is a half moon, Carol? Well, it is a balance pose, but we're going to have our chair to help us, and I'm going to guide us through it, okay? So take the hand that's in the air and just put it on your waist for right now, okay? We're going to add it back here in just a minute. Now, I want you to bend the knee of the leg that's next to the chair. All right? You got it? We're going to take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to come up, and we're going to lift that leg up. And now you can have that hand in the air if you wish, and here we are in a half moon. It's a little bit of balance, but you've got your chair for support. It's a strength move, right? Lifting that leg up in the air is a strength move. Now listen, we're going to come out of it. Ready? Let's take that hand back to the waist. We're going to bend that front knee. We're going to let that leg come back down to the floor. We're going to straighten that leg again. And where are we? Triangle pose. Ready? Come up. Woo! And release. How'd you do? Did you do okay? I know it's challenging. I know it is. I'm challenging you guys. Okay, let's go to the other side. What I love about having the chair, though, is that we have that stability and that support, which in my mat classes, I'll often do half moon with a block, which is also gives you just a little bit of extra support, right? Just a little bit. It helps. But it's still half moon. We're still working hard. All right? Okay, here we go. We're going to take this foot. Now, I don't know if you noticed, you don't really want it so far under the chair, right? I didn't really say that before. So it's not like when we're doing Warrior One and you want to bend and have the shin touch the chair. That's not. So we're back a little bit, okay? Okay, get those hips facing the chair. Take that step back. You've got that foot at that 45-degree angle, right? This front leg stays straight. Are we ready? Go ahead and take the hands to the ceiling, and then we're going to turn, and you're going to face me. Okay, so this is the beginning. So I will tell you, try to relax your glutes. So one of the things that will keep your hips from moving into the appropriate position is if you've got all of this super tight, like the hips are just, you're just clutching them, it'll be harder to get that rib cage forward, okay? So try to relax through the glutes. Bring your hands out. Now, this hand is going to go towards the chair, towards the chair, towards the chair. Now let it come down. Oh, yeah. You feel the inner thigh stretching? This side of the body is crunching. This side of the body is lengthening. Okay, let's revolve. Here, we're going to take the hand that's in the air and we're going to bring it around. We're going to put it in the chair and then we're going to revolve our triangle. Woo! Take that hand, bring it back to the chair, open back up. All right, we know what comes next, right? We're going to move into that half moon. I'll guide us through it, okay? Don't worry. So bend your front knee first. So this kind of feels like you would be going almost to a Warrior Two, doesn't it? So now you're going to shift your weight forward. Shift your weight towards your chair, all right? Take a deep breath in, shift that weight, and lift that other leg up. I should have put our hands on our waist. That just makes it a little less something to worry about, right? Now extend that hand out. Breathe. Hips are stacked. Heart is open. Put your hand back on the waist. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, bend that front knee. Let that leg fall back down. Ready? Arms come out, straighten that leg, and here we are in our triangle pose. Bring those center and down. I know, have a seat. We're going to do a couple of things seated. That was pretty challenging, wasn't it? I know it was. All right. We're going to finish up with a couple of twists. So I want you to take that left hand and bring it on the outside of that right knee. Take the right hand, bring it to the chair. Lift and twist. Okay, release it, and we're going to go to the other side. We're going to take this hand, we're going to bring it to the outside of the knee. This hand is back on the chair. Extend the spine long, turn and look over the back of your chair. And release. One more child's pose. So this time we're going to put our hands here for support. We're going to let our heart fall. So our heart is falling between our legs. Now let your head tuck, and if you want to bring those hands down, you can. One more breath. Press through the heels and roll yourself up to a seated position. Whew. All right. Very good. Does everybody feel okay? I know that was pretty challenging. All right. Let's come to our familiar pyramid pose. Extend that right leg long. The leg is straight. Do not lock out the knee. Lengthen the spine and let your heart fall forward. All right, press it up. And let's do that again. Extend the spine. Let the heart fall forward. And roll it out. Pigeon pose. Ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. Lengthen through that spine and let the heart fall forward. This should feel so good. We worked our glutes pretty hard in that half moon pose. Let's go ahead and roll it up. Rock your baby. And let's extend the spine. Let's put that elbow there on the knee. Chin on top of those fingers and press gently. And come up. Rock your baby. Final version. Extend the hands to the ceiling, hands out to the wall and down to the floor. And roll it up. Other side. Here we go. Extend that left leg long. Lengthen through the spine. Heart falls forward. And roll it up. One more time. Lengthen. Let the heart fall forward. Keeping the back flat. And rolling it up. Are we ready for pigeon pose? Ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. Extend the spine long and let the heart fall forward. Up we go and rock your baby. All right. This version is elbow on that knee, chin on top of those fingers, and we're pressing ever so gently. And release it and rock your baby. Final version, we're going to extend the hands to the ceiling. Hands out to the wall in front of us and let them fall down towards the floor. and release. We made it! Yay! Go ahead and sit back in your chair. Good job, everybody. I know, we did a really good job today. Okay, so just place your hands lightly on your thighs, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and close your eyes. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Our daily motivator from greatday.com. Make a better you. You don't need anyone else's permission to make a positive difference in your own life. Focus yourself on an intention and get to work. You can add richness to your world no matter what the broader economy is doing. You can spend the day in fulfilling activity regardless of what the pundits and leaders say or do. You don't need to wish or wait for a better world because right here, right now, you can make a better you. You're the person who knows most accurately and completely what's best for you. You're the person who can make much of that happen. You will never have perfect options to choose from, yet you always have the ability to select the best from whatever options are available to you. Do what is good, what is right, what is helpful, smart, and purposefully positive, and make a better you. That's what you can do to move toward a better world. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Extend that left arm long. Flip the palm to the ceiling. And release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. And release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Extend that right arm long. Flip the palm towards the ceiling. And release it. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today, and if you would click on that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Give me a comment. I'd love to read them, and I will see you next time.